Okay. So am I audible to all? If I'm audible, loud and clear, then please type yes in Q&A session, Q&A chat section. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, okay, great, great. Okay, then let's get started with our presentation. So, let's discuss about people overseas. Why people overseas? So people overseas is a professionally managed company providing solution for aspiring students looking for higher education in abroad and dream to settle in foreign countries. So we give the personalized service to each and every student. We are a team of expert members handling full responsibility of students admission process to post visa services and PR process. So हम लोग एक बार student, if the student enrolled with us, so it's our responsibility, right from the application process to visa process, and even to PR process. We are taking care of everything. We are successfully processed admission of more than 500 students. तो हमने अभी तक 500 plus students भेजे हुए हैं in world ranked universities and colleges. And what we cover is we cover profile scanning and updates, fast admission process, visa interview preparation, scholarships, and financial assistance, post study work visa assistance, and many more things. Then why you should choose us? Why you should choose people overseas? Because of the five reasons. First, we are being very customer focused. So we our focus is on our students. So our main stakeholder for our business is our students. So we give a very customized service for them. Then offering excellent quality consultancy services, then working with integrity, committed with responsibilities, and we perform a teamwork. So that's the reason why should you choose overseas. So this was about a little introduction about our company, and beside you can see the picture of how well connected students are with us. So now let's get started with the Italy education. So before we talk about the Italy education, let's talk about what is Italy all about. So Italy is in South Central Europe and is considered a part of Western Europe. और उसकी कैपिटल है रोम. सो रोम इज द कैपिटल and is home to Vatican City, which is the smallest country in the world. Italy's economy is ranked as the second largest in Eurozone and the eighth largest in the world. So they have an economy of around $2 trillion, which is equivalent to our country's economy, right? Then Italy is seventh largest industrialized nation in the world and leading country in world trade and export. They have a good trade and export. Italy has 20 regions, which has most beautiful and visited cities like Rome, Milan, Venice. Venice is a city which is surrounded by the three-sided, surrounded by the rivers. So it has a very great view and great people over there. Then Florence is also a beautiful city with almost 40 million visitors. Italy is the fourth most visited country in the world. So if anyone wants to means is planning for the abroad visit, then Italy is the most beautiful country because it consists of 55 UNESCO World Site Heritage that we are going to discuss in further slides. Then Italy's major industries include tourism, machinery, iron, steel, chemicals, food processing. They have very good food. Italian food is famous all over the world. Then textiles, motor vehicles, clothing and footwear. They are the famous. Milan is a city which is considered as the second uh, capital for fashion. So people over there are very conscious about the fashion and footwears and all. And ceramics also, they're very famous. Then total population of Italy is approx 6 crores, and among that 6 crores, only 2.5 crore people are working, because 60% of their population are over the age of 60 years. So you can imagine how. And they have the economy of $2 trillion, approx $2 trillion, and they are the eighth largest economy in the world, with just 2.5 crore people, right? Working people. Then Italy is a member of European Union and Schengen countries as well. So for Italy, you get the Schengen visa, and with that Schengen visa, you can travel to 26 European Union countries, which lies in Schengen region. And this country also includes Germany, Switzerland, Poland, countries like these, right? Then second best medical facilities in the world according to WHO. So they also have a good healthcare system over there. Then what Italy is famous for? As I told you that they are already famous for the fashion brands like Armani, Gucci, Prada, Dolce, and Gabbana Marini. With that, they are also famous for world-class, high-ranked universities. Right? There are 13 universities which are which ranked under 500 as per QS World Ranking. So they have the prestigious universities, and we deal in more than 36 universities, which are prestigious universities, prestigious public universities, which comes under QS World Ranking. Then, as I told you, that Milan is the fashion capital of the world. It's called the second fashion capital of the world. Then world's best automobile companies like Ferrari, Fiat, Alfa Romeo, then Lamborghini, and many more companies are there, which are these companies are Italian based company. So yes, they are also famous, very much famous for the automobiles as well. They are famous for the fashion plus automobiles, their food, textile, architecture, and they have a huge contribution to art, architecture, food, literature, design, opera, football, Plato, and the list is endless. As I told you that they have the there has 55 UNESCO World Heritage sites, the most in the world, like in which the famous sites are Colosseum, then Venice Canal, Pompeii, Leaning Tower of Pisa, Vatican City, which is considered as the smallest country in the world. Now, the most important question is why we should study in Italy. First reason is, and the most important reason is that they have the world high ranked public universities as per QS world ranking, as I told you. But the second reason why you should go to Italy for these studies is because they are providing 100% scholarship, and which covers three things mainly. First, tuition fees for entire degree program. That means you need not to pay any tuition fees, except you have to just pay the enrollment, a very little bit enrollment fees, which range around 10,000 to 20,000. That's it. For tuition fees, tuition fees is completely waived off because of the scholarship. Then second is stipend. You will get the stipend of 9 lakh rupees for masters. Masters over there is for 2 years. So for every year you would get the stipend of 4.5 lakh rupees Indian currency. And if we talk about the euros, then you will get around 5,200 euros per year, right? And for masters, you would get Indian currency of 13.5 lakh rupees. For bachelors, bachelors over there is for 3 years. So every year you would get 5,200 euros of stipend, right? Every year. Then second best reason is that you need not have to give IELTS, TOEFL, GRE, GMAT, SAT exams like this. But yes, from this year, for bachelor student, the TOLSI test. TOLS test is a entrance test which they conduct for a selection, and in certain universities, IELTS become the mandatory, but only for the students who want to pursue for bachelor's after 12th. But for masters, there is no need of IELTS or TOEFL, GRE, GMAT, or SAT. Just in two or three universities for very specific courses, they require the IELTS with the band of 5.5 overall. But in 80 to 90% of universities, IELTS is not required. Then the second reason is that free access to second best medical healthcare facilities in the world. So, according to WHO, they are the second best medical health provider, healthcare provider. Then you would get 1 year of post-study Shanigan work visa. So, after completing your curriculum, like if you are going for the masters, so masters is there for 2 years, and once you complete the 2 years of curriculum, then after that you would get 1 year of PSW, where you can stay there for 1 year, and in 26 European Union countries you can apply for the jobs. And if you want to travel these countries, you can travel without any visa, right? Because you will get the Schengen visa, in which 26 European Union countries visa is included. Then part-time and full-time jobs are available over there. For part-time, 20 hours a week is allotted, and during holidays you would get 40 hours of work. You will get the time for work, right? Then PR friendly countries. PR friendly country. Italy is a government are providing immigrants PR, because they have very less population. As I told you, they have only population of 6 crores, right? And in 6 crores, 2.5 crores people are working. So to run the huge economy, they are the eighth largest economy in the world, with just only 2.5 crore working people. So they need people. They need talented people, or young people to come into their country and help them in running their economy. Then internship placements opportunity through Erasmus in Germany, France, Sweden, Netherlands, etc. So Erasmus is a process where you can migrate from one university to another university. It could be in the other country as well. So for that, it is mandatory that your university has the affiliation with the university of the other countries, right? So like for example, recently we have a student who has migrated to Turkey through Erasmus process. So he is getting the stipend from the Italian government as well, plus he's getting the stipend from Turkey government as well. So it is very much possible that you can migrate from one university to another university, whether it could be in Italy itself, or it could be in other countries as well. For like example, in Germany, France, Turkey, Sweden, Netherlands, right? So this is the case. So why Italy for studies? So we are going to consider some parameters between Indian education, the domestic education versus the Italy education. So this parameter will give you the clear idea why you should go for the Italy education rather than studying in India. Right. So we are going to cover some parameters. Like first parameter is number of US world ranking universities and colleges. So we have around 8 universities and colleges which comes under QS World Ranking, which comes under top of 500, right? So we have 8 universities in which it includes IITs and IIMs, right? Then Italy. Okay, then in Italy there are 13 universities which comes under 500 as per QS World Ranking. Probability of getting admission in top universities and colleges, it is very low in India due to participation, huge participation, and very limited seats, and cutoff is also very high. Then Italy, in Italy, it's very high because admission happens on the previous academic records and low number of student participation. Third thing is fees for complete course. Um, in India, the uh, average fees is around 10 to 15 lakhs for UG, and for PG it's 7 to 10 lakh rupees. And in Italy, it's 100% scholarship covers everything, right? So tuition fees is not needed over there. Then expenses for accommodation and miscellaneous expenses. So in India, it's around 4 to 5 lakh rupees for UG, and for PG, it's 2 to 3 lakh rupees. But in Italy, a stipend covers the expenses of accommodation and food and miscellaneous expenses. Oh. Then fifth is stipend during studies. So in India, in two cases we get the scholarship. First is on the merit basis, and second is on the caste basis. So in India, you would get the stipend of not more than 1.2 to 1.5 lakh rupees per year. But in Italy, the minimum stipend for masters is 9 lakhs, and for bachelors it's 13.5 lakhs, right? Then part-time job, it is not very much possible in India because of students hectic schedule. And if they get the part-time job also, then they would get the salary between 8,000 to 6,000 to 8,000 rupees, so which is very less, and time and efforts are very high. So it's very much not possible because of the hectic schedule of the colleges as well. There are many assignments and many things that students need to do, so very difficult to focus on both the things. But in Italy, you would get the 20 hours a week, uh, 20 for the part-time job, and during holidays you can work till means 40 hours you are allotted, so till uh, that you can work. So an average euros, average salaries or wages you would get is 8 to 10 euros per hour. So you can easily earn 800 euros per month, which is equivalent to 65,000 rupees per month in Indian currency. Then saving during the entire period of studies. It is not very much possible in India because very less part-time jobs are available. As we all know that the job market is very tough in India because of the population. But so savings are not very much possible. So, but in Italy, you are getting the stipend which covers all the basic expenses. Plus, you if you are doing the part-time job, then you are earning 65,000 rupees a month. If you are doing a bachelor for 3 years, you would save around 24 lakh rupees. And for masters, around for 2 years, you can save up till 16 lakh rupees for 2 years, right? Then next parameter is job opportunities after studies. So let me give you a figure that every year in India there are 3.5 crores UG and PG students passes out every year. So you can see that how much competition is there in India, right? And less campus placement because campus placement happens only in the top universities and colleges, right? And even if the campus comes, then the average package for the fresher in India is around 1.5 to 2 lakh rupees, which is very less. But opportunity of getting jobs in Italy is very high because all uni organic campus placements happens over there, and only 16 lakh UG and PG passes out every year student. And once you are a student of the if you are studying in Italy, you just don't have the access to Italy country, but with that you have the access to 26 European Union country because of the Schengen visa. So you can apply in this 26 European Union country as well. And as you will be having the degree from top universities, so it is valid everywhere. So even if you want to come back to India, it is very much valid degree in India as well, because you have already studied from the QS world ranked universities. So if we compare from domestic education degree or Indian degree versus the Italian degree, the weightage is more in Italian degree. Then average salary per month for UG and PG degree holders. So for in India, it's 18 to 25,000, the starting salary, which is very low because students have already invested a lot of efforts and their parents have invested a lot of money in their fees, right? So it's very low. Investment, return on investment is very low, whereas in Italy, you would get 3 to 5 lakh rupees of income. Then industrialization, fastest growing in telecommunication and automobiles. Yes, we all know that we are growing economy, but Italy is most industrialized nation, world's sixth largest manufacturing country, world's seventh largest industrialized country. Then medical facility not good and very expensive. In Italy, free and world second best medical facilities. Quality of life index, it's 74, which is more 74. Like quality of index depends on the education, the infrastructure, the quality of life, the people around us, the fashion. So it depends on this, right? Quality of life index. It's 74 for India, and for Italy, it's 87, which is 15% more. Then per capita income, we have a per capita income of $2,191 per person, whereas in Italy it's 34,600 euros. It's a huge difference because they have only a population of 6 crores and we have the population of more than 135 crores. Then talking about the literacy, we have 59.5. Our government to look after this huge population. Whereas in Italy, 98.6% of only 6 crore population are literate because their government emphasizes a lot on education, free education and compulsory education. Education over there is compulsory for the children between 8 from the 6 years to 16 years. It's compulsory irrespective of nationality. So they also invite students from abroad to come and study in their country. PR is very easy over there because nowadays the Italian government is promoting their PR for immigrants because they have very less population, working population. That's why they want people to come in their country and study over there. And yes, they have the also motto to promote their culture. So this could be one reason. Then yeah, now we are going to talk about the universities that we deal in. First is Politecnico di Milano. Its QS World Ranking is 143. So all these universities I will going to talk about are come under QS World Ranking, which is under 500. So Politecnico di Milano has 143 QS World Ranking, plus employability ranking is 41. So employability rank depends on how many students are enrolling in their universities versus how many students are getting employment through their campus placements. So 41% is a very good number. So yes, it's a very prestigious university. So it is situated in Milan, and it was established in 1863. And interesting fact about this university is ranked as the number one university in Italy. Then University of Bologna, its world ranking is 166 and employability ranking is 84. It is situated in Bologna, and year of establishment of this university is 1088. So you can imagine this, how old this university is. It's 1,000-year old university. So yeah, most prestigious one. Then Sapienza University of Rome, which is also called Roma 1, and its QS World ranking is 171, and it is situated in the capital city of Italy, that is Rome, and it is also considered as the oldest university because it was established in 1303. An interesting fact about this university is Western Europe's largest university with 1.5 lakh students and ranked 84th in the Europe. Then University of Padua is there. Its world ranking is 242, and it is situated in Padua. Establishment year was 1222. Interesting fact about this university is Nicholas Copernicus, Polish astronomer, was a noted alumni of this university, and Galileo Galilei, who we all know him, was the faculty member. He himself was the faculty member. He used to teach over there, right? So this kind of universities that we deal in. Then University of Milan, it's situated. Its QS World Ranking is 316, situated in the city of Milan, and year of establishment was 1924. An interesting fact is a notable fashion designer Maria Binacci Prada fame is an alumni of this university. Then Politecnico di Torino, its QS World ranking is 334. City is Turin, and establishment year was 1859. Interesting fact about this university is it's the oldest technical university, and if you are going for the technical related programs, then Politecnico di Torino is the best university as an option. Then Tor Vergata University of Rome, which is also called Roma 2, because it is situated in the capital city, that is Rome, and its world ranking is 494. It was established in 1982. And interesting fact about this university is the youngest university, although its world ranking is comes under 500 as per QS world ranking. Its world ranking is 494. So it's also a young and prestigious university of the Italy. Then University of Turin, QS World ranking is 521. QS World employability ranking is 308. It is situated in the city of Turin, and year of establishment was 1404, and it is considered as the um, uh, steadily ranked among the top five Italian universities and third for research activities in Italy. Likewise, we have 33 other universities which ranked under good ranking in QS World ranking, right? Then who can apply? So any student who has completed 12th, or even if they are pursuing the 12th with their predicted mark sheet, we can apply for the university, for the applications, right? Then yes, minimum percentage that required for getting admission is 60%. Although we say 55%, but now we have experienced that the minimum percentage that we require is 60% and above. Although we have got admissions for 55% as well, but it is recommended at 55 60% and above profile is best. Sorry. For bachelor's, maximum 3 years of gap is acceptable. Like after 12th or after diploma, if you have a gap of 3 years, it is acceptable. But with that, we have to give the justification why the gap was there. So in that, we can show any educational certificates or or any experience letter from any company. For masters, it's 8 to 10 years gap will be acceptable, but with justified reason. Then for English language certificate, see, IELTS is not mandatory, but MOI, medium of instruction, should be in English. The basic requirement is that. So you must have done your curriculum from English medium uh, school or colleges. Then admission will depend on overall profile, yes, of the student, which includes academics, academics, projects, the internships you have done, or extracurriculum activities you are into, or and strong SOP and CV. So we expect you to write the SOP, statement of purpose, and CV, curriculum vitae, and we have a content writer team which makes your SOP and CV very strong, right? Then about courses, course duration, as I told you earlier also, the bachelor's is for 3 years, and for every course, like if you are pursuing for engineering, so unlike India, they have the curriculum for 3 years. In India, we have 4 years of engineering degree, right, bachelor's degree, but over there they have only 3 years of bachelor's degree. Then for masters, like India, it's same, 2 years. Student also get the opportunity to paid internship with course if you are performing well in your education, your curriculum. Your professor over there, they themselves promote the paid internships, right? Then student can shift course or pursue internship to any of the 26 European Union countries to Erasmus process. Even to other countries, they can process. Excuse me. Okay. Then under Erasmus scholarship, the student would get extra stipend from the government of the country. So as I told you, the example of one student who has got the admission in the University of Turkey through Erasmus. So he is getting the benefit of scholarship from both the governments, from Italian government as well, from Turkey government as well, and very flexible and easy exam patterns. So yes, the exam depends on the professor here. So in what format they want to take, it depends on the professor, right? So it could be oral, MCQs, or practical exams, and the exams is very flexible. So even uh, in India, there's 3 years, means for bachelor's there are 4 years to complete the curriculum, but in Italy, there's no limit for giving the exams, right? Right. Then job opportunities, part-time jobs are available there. Student can do 20 hours a week during regular classes and 40 hours during week holidays. The average wages or salary remuneration you would get is between 5 euros to 10 euros per hour. And it's very easy to get jobs over there because we have a lot many references over there, and we have lot many students over there studying in Italy in every region. So it's very easy for you to get the job, a part-time job. Then full-time job, 250 plus MNCs participate at the time of campus placements. Internship often lead to full-time jobs. Students can apply for jobs in all 26 Schengen countries during PSW. After staying in Italy for 5 years, student can apply for the PR. So let's talk about the scholarship. So scholarship, important for point for scholarship. Scholarship is 100% assured. So the moment you get the offer letter, so we guarantee you that you would get 100% scholarship approval later. Then in few universities, like student may get extra benefits of scholarship, like food coupons, right? Then scholarship is is on the basis of financial documents of the student, so it's a need based scholarship. So academics over here is not required. This scholarship is not merit based scholarship, so only financial documents would be required, that we need to show that we come from a very humble family. So for that we need to show three statements, three documents we have to make. First is financial document, composite family income certificate. Second is property no property certificate, and third is bank balance certificate. So it is very easy to make, and we assist you in making all those documents, and we assist you in the entire process for scholarship. Then let's look the about the earning. What are the benefit after studying in Italy? How much we can earn and how much we can save. So, for example, let's consider some parameters. Uh, Stipend amount in euros that you would get is 5,200 euros, right? And plus, if you're doing the part-time job, if you're working 20 hours a week for 52 weeks, you would get 8 euro. Let's consider you are earning 8 euros per hour. So it will be like 8,400 euros earning from part-time job per year, and you are getting 5,200 stipend. So total amount euros that you will earn or you will get and through entire year will be 13,600 euros approx. Then amount in this amount in Indian currency is 12 lakh rupees. So student per month expenses, including accommodation, food, traveling expenses, everything, it would not exceed more than 25,000 rupees on the basic expenses. Yes, obviously, if you are spending on the luxuries, then 60,000 rupees per month is also less. But for basic expenses, 25,000 rupees is more than enough. So if we calculate this expenses for a year, it would be 12 lakh rupees. And total expenses, sorry, it would be 3 lakh rupees. So 25,000 a month into 12 months would be 3 lakh rupees. So total savings. So you have earned 12 lakh rupees, right? And if we deduct 3 lakh rupees as a basic expenses for the entire year, so you would be getting 9 lakh rupees, right? See, as a saving. So 9 lakh rupees, and if you are pursuing bachelor's for 3 years, so you can save up to 27 lakh rupees for 3 years. And for masters, you can save up to 18 lakh rupees for 2 years. And the average salary, see, after graduating from the college, you would be having at least 18 lakh rupees in your hand to start with your career. Whereas in India, if you start your career after the curriculum or after the college or college, so you would start with the minus because there would be many loans, right? So it's very comparatively, it's very lucrative to study in Italy. Then fifth parameter is like average salary after completion of program. So if you get placed in the companies which comes in the campus, so the average salary that you will get will be 3 lakh to 5 lakh rupees per month. So for entire year you can earn around 48 lakh rupees. So in this way, within 5 years you can save up to 1 crore rupees. So it is not possible in India and not in any other country. It is only possible in Italy because they are providing you with the scholarship and they are providing you with the um, best jobs over there. So our services for the students, what we provide you is career counseling. We will guide you, we will understand your requirements, and accordingly we will give you the guidance. Second, profile evaluation of student. We have SMEs, subject matter expert, who will evaluate your profile accordingly and gives you the course options and university options. Then course and university selection, admission process. What we the main task for us is to do application process, then to make sure that you get the scholarship, right? So scholarship application is done by us. Then pre-enrollment and visa process, and assistance guidance will be done by us, and pre and post departure assistance will be given by us. So these are the services that we provide to you. And you can see this are the actual photographs of the hostel. You can see how well managed bedrooms you would get, a very hygienic bathroom, a shared kitchen, then study area you would get, right? A personalized study table you will get, uh, room share basis room you will get. So yes, the the hostels that you will be living in would be very good, and it's compared to it is uh, compared with the 3-star facilities over there, right? Then thank you very much. Now we can the presentation is presentation we have gone through. Now if you have any questions regarding anything, you can ask in Q&A session. And with us, we also have invited one student from Italy who would be directly answering you for your questions, right? So take a time and please write it, your questions in Q&A session. Okay. Any opportunity for IT guy? Yes, definitely. IT company, IT is booming all over the world. So yes, we have many courses related to IT. I have experience over 13 years in IT. Can I get PR in Italy for any other European Union country? So for Italy, you have to stay over there for at least 5 years. So after 5 years, you can apply for the PR. What do you charge for the service, these services? So for this, Satyadev sir would guide you for the pricing. When you say you deal with these university, does your company has affiliation with them? No, certainly not. These are the public universities, and we are into this niche from last 5 years. So we have a deep domain knowledge about this, the entire process is very complicated, and we have mastered this process. And five more than 500 students we have sent. So yes, we are very good with the uh, processes. When students start job after reach Italy, so yes, once you reach Italy, the moment you reach Italy, and one card, permiso di soggiorno, once it is made, you can start working. Does the scholarship to Italy covers air ticket and visa? No, no, it doesn't. Scholarship also includes the tuition fees. Your tuition fees will be waived off. Second thing is you would get the stipend, but not from India. Once you reach over there, after the document verification, you would get the scholarship amount, stipend amount. So air ticket is not included in that, and visa processing fees is also not included in that. Any authority letter needed for the job? No, for the menial jobs like delivery, working in agriculture, or working in MNCs as an call center guy. So it is not required. Any authority letter is not required. But yes, if you are doing the job in the big companies over there, so authority letter would be required. Uh, but yes, and if you are performing well in your curriculum, then the professor there itself themselves provide you the recommendation. I have acceptance letter from Torvalgat and Bologna, and I'm currently waiting for Sapienza. How I should move ahead from here if I choose your services? Yes, regarding this, we can talk person to person. So there are many factors that we need to discuss. So Satyadev sir will contact you, Tahir. So yes, you can contact Satyadev sir, and he will explain you the further process. Sir, can you please explain the Erasmus process again? So Erasmus process is a process um, where the university has the affiliation with another universities. Like for example, you are pursuing computer science in bachelor's. For bachelor's you are pursuing in University of Sapienza, for example, and you want to migrate to another university which is more specialized in that course. So with the SOP and a statement of purpose, you have to write and submit it to your authority, your educational authority over there. Maybe it may be the course coordinator or the head of the university. So with their permission, you can apply for the Erasmus process, and you can migrate from one university to another university for the further education. Then, does your company also help with education loan like Bank of Baroda abroad education scheme? See, we give you the financial assistance, but for that you have to contact us. Like Satyadev sir will contact you regarding the financial services. Then what about college vacation? During Christmas time, you would get a very long holidays. So yes, and Saturdays and Sundays are off. So yeah, weekly you will get two holidays plus on Christmas there would be a long holidays. So now I've requested one student, Pranav, who is in Italy, who is studying in University of Padua. Let me see if he has joined the webinar already or not. No. So just give me 5 to 10 minutes. I'll invite him in the webinar. In just a moment, the student is joining the webinar. Okay, let's take the next question. Approx, how much cost is associated for visa, flight, and miscellaneous expense for reaching in Italy and staying there for the first month? So this answer would be given by the Satyadev sir. You can contact them. Gaurav will call you regarding this. Now we are just talking about the Italy education and how we can get the free scholarship, right? And any related questions. Just give us just 3 to 5 minutes. Students are okay. How much bank balance is to be shown for the visa purpose? So for visa purpose, for bachelors, it is recommended that you must show at least 16 lakh rupees, and this is just a show money. Once you get the visa, you can withdraw the money, right? And for masters it's around 10 to 11 lakh rupees. When you say post visa service, what would it include? So we'll guide you where to stay over there, and the entire process. So there would be scholarship processes, so that document verification and all that, we guide you in that. And yeah. Thank you guys for the patience. The student is joining in the moment. I had to talk with him. So just 10 to 3 minutes he would be joining. So you can write down your questions. And yes, if you want, if you have any questions, you can ask directly to him. Right. So till that time, you can prepare your questions for him. Okay, then we have some more questions. Joined. Okay, Pranav has joined the session. One second. Let me give him the. Yeah. Hi,
Hi, sir.
Pranav. Morning.
Hi, sir. Good morning, sir. I'm really sorry that you guys had
No,
to
no,
wait
no,
for me.
no problem, Pranav. No problem. So we have many students with us. So guys, this is Pranav from University of Padua. Pranav, can you please introduce yourself to our
Yes, sir.
students?
Yes, sir. So, guys, I have done my bachelor's from India, and then I worked in 2 years in IT company as a software developer, and then I came to University of Padua, and right now I'm doing masters in data science, and it's my first year in Padua. So that's a brief about me. You guys can ask me anything related to Italy and mm, o- about the Italian education system, my experiences, my challenges, and anything. So feel free to ask anything.
Yes. One question is there. Are the students who go to the Italy went through overseas people overseas? Yes, we have many students who went there. Is one. So yeah, you can ask question related to Italy, right? Is there any questions like you can directly ask to Pranav regarding the day-to-day activities or anything it could be. Yes, till that time the student asks question. Pranav, can you share your experience regarding like 1 second? We have one question. Do you get hostel accommodation in first year for masters?
Yes, I have few friends who got hostel accommodation in the very first year. It's something like a lucky draw system. Like all of the students put their application, and uh, the number of seats in the hostel are comparatively low. So in few of the universities, it's a lucky draw system, but in other universities, maybe you get a 100% chance to get the hostel accommodation. So it depends upon university to university if you will be getting the accommodation in the first year or not.
Okay, the next question is how many people are from India around?
There are many people from India, from Pakistan. I would say like I have uh, 6 or 7 Indian students in my class, and overall I see all the many Indian people on the streets and every time. So I would say the number of Indians are quite good. So you will not have any problem in finding Indians. How much scholarship do you receive, and do you get it regularly? Okay, so the scholarship I received is 5200 per year, and in my university it is given in two installments. One I received in December, by the end of November, and second one is by the end of March. So the scholarship is I will give you the brief. Like it's 380 euros per month if you divide 5200. So you will be getting 380 euros, and there's a tuition fee waiver. You don't have to pay any tuition fees, and I also get uh, mm, the coupon for either lunch or dinner in the mess. So uh, that's the brief about it. Compared to India study, compared to Indian study is easy or difficult? I would say like everything depends upon the course to course. Like I have few friends from food and wine, and they don't study at all. Like they enjoy too much, and just before exams they start studying and they pass their exams very easily. But there are few other departments also, like my department, the computer engineering department, and the biology department. I would say that the study is quite difficult here because we have a lot of things to do, we have a lot of projects to make, and we have sometimes we have to publish the research papers also. So I would say like my department is quite difficult, but in general it depends upon department to department. How do common Italian people treat Indians there? I would say that if you can speak a little bit Italian, then they would treat you really nicely. Otherwise, there might be language barrier if you're living in small city. For example, I'm living in Padova, and Padova is definitely a quite smaller city as compared to Rome and Milan. So here, most of the people, the aged people above 40, don't know English very well. So in that case, I have to use my Google Translator to explain them what I'm expecting from them. Case they try their best to help me wherever possible, and I would say like they treat me really well. I haven't found any kind of bad comments on me, and I would say like the environment is better than India. Like people are really polite here, and you will not face any kind of racism or any kind of such things.
Next question is, what kind of part-time jobs do Indian students usually do?
Okay, Indian students usually do. Okay, so like in Italy, it's sometimes difficult to find the jobs where the mode of communication is English. So sometimes, like most of the times, Indian students prefer where there's no use of languages. So in that case, there are some jobs like food delivery jobs. I know some people who are delivering food like Zomato and Swiggy, and they are earning pretty well. For example, you can easily make around 18 euros by working 2.5 hours every day. So if we make an approximate calculation, like if you work for 5 or 6 days per week, just for two or 2.5 hours every day, then you can easily make 500 to 550 euros per month. And it's pretty good amount, because you are also getting scholarship of 380, similar to 400. So basically you are making around 880 or 900 euros per month, and I think the living expenses would be at max 300, maybe 250 or 300 euros. So you still have 600 euros left, which is similar to 55,000 rupees. So you can either send that money back to India to your parents, or you can use that money to explore different parts of Europe. So this is the common job that students do when they don't know Italian language. And apart from that, if they know little bit Italian, then they could work in the restaurant as a waiter. And the pay is really good. Like I know some people who are making 1,500 euros per month by working in a restaurant, in part-time job. And apart from that, if you are lucky enough and you know some technologies really well, like in that case, you can work from home. You can work remotely for any of the companies in Europe. So basically, there are 26 countries in EU region, and you can apply anywhere. And there's a pretty good chance that you can get the remote job. So working as a part-time is not a very difficult thing here. You just have to grab the opportunities. After landing in Italy, after how much time are we legally eligible to do a part-time? So, like, there are some things which are done legally, and there are some things which are done illegally. So, for example, when you will land in Italy, you will have to submit few documents to the station, and then they will give you a card which is known as permesso di soggiorno. So in order to get this permesso di soggiorno, you have to submit some documents like your passport, your house contract, many other things. So it takes some time to process everything, and then they will give you the card. So once you have this card only, then you are eligible to do the part-time job legally. Okay. So in that case, you have to wait for some time. But in case if you are very curious to work without this permiso di soggiorno, then you can go to some restaurants and ask them. You can tell them directly, like you don't have the permiso di soggiorno and you want to work part time. So in that case, they might give you some work like washing the dishes and everything. But I would say like in that case, you would be paid less because you don't have the document. So you will be paid around 4.5 or 5 euros per hour. So it's upon you if you want to go to the legal way or the illegal way. But I suggest you to go with the legal way. Um, okay, so next question is, can we take leave? Suppose if we want to go to India after a month from the university, yes. Even the best thing about the Italian education system is that like the attendance is not at all mandatory. So yeah, even with zero attendance, you can give your exams, and you will get 4 or 5 chances per year to crack any exam. So like in India, we had to wait 1 hour if we got any back in any of the exams. Okay, so here in Italy, the education system is very flexible, and they offer you many chances to pass that exam. Okay, so that's one thing, and the another thing is that even if you don't attend the lectures, you are still eligible to give the exams. Okay, and another thing is the Italian government, like most of the universities, are offering the courses in dual mode. Like chance to go to attend the classes in person, or you can attend the classes online also. So if you miss your home too much, or if you have anything very urgent, then you can attend the lectures from India. And mm, if you are lucky enough, you can also give the exams, your final exams, online through Zoom. So I don't think that it will be a very big deal. I mean, it's easy. It's very flexible. Everything is very flexible. What is the average monthly rent of accommodation in Rome, Milan, if hostel is not allowed by university? Okay, like Rome and Milan are one of the mm, good tourist places in Italy. So I would say like they are quite expensive as compared to my city. Um, so you can expect that you have to pay around mm, three 300 €300 per month. But the students in Rome and Milan don't stay in Rome and Milan. They stay a little bit outer of Milan, and the connectivity of the small places, the places of the countryside and the Rome is pretty good. I would say like it's amazing. There are super fast trains who runs around 180 or maybe 300 kilometers per hour. So they live quite away from Rome, and they use the trains to go from their place to Rome or Milan. So I would suggest like if your budget is low, or if you want to save your money, then I would highly suggest you to look for places which are on the outskirts of Rome and Milan. So in that case, you can easily find cheaper accommodations, and they are pretty cheap as compared to the main city expense, to the main city accommodation charges. Permiso di Soggiorno takes how much time, and will the people overseas agency help me in getting the car? See, permiso, permiso di Soggiorno uh, depends upon on which date you are getting your uh, mm, appointment. Like whenever you lend to Italy, you have to go to the post office. Then you have to fill a form and submit to the post office. Then post office gives you one date, which is around 1 month from the date you have submitted uh, that document to the post office, and then you will go to Kastura. Kastura is the police station, and then they will ask you few documents. And if you are lucky enough, they will accept all of the documents in the very first chance. And after that, within 1 month, or maybe if you are lucky enough, you can get the permesso di soggiorno in 15 days. So I would say like after landing in Italy, the the earliest you can get your permesso di soggiorno is after 2 months, the earliest. And if you don't submit all of your documents in police station, then it will take you quite long to get the permiso di soggiorno. And another thing is, will the People's Overseas Agency help me? See, I mean, how could they help you? Because in this case, you just have to go to police station and submit the documents like your visa, your university offer letter, your house of contract in where you are living. So I don't think like there is any need of the agency to help you in this case, because this job is really easy, and you just have to be in the police station on the date of your appointment. Did you face any challenges adjusting to the climate after leaving India? Yes, I would say definitely yes, because I came in October, and it was quite. I mean, winters were about to start that time, and as I'm from Jaipur, and Jaipur is considered really hot place, so I'm not used to of cold weather. So it took me little bit time, like maybe 2 weeks to get used to the air with the atmosphere. And after that I was literally surprised, like my body adapted the weather really well. And in the end, I mean, even now I wear less clothes than Italians. Like they wear sometimes two jackets, and for me I just wear one jacket and I'm all good. So I would say like it was not a very big challenge for me, and it took me just 2 weeks to adjust with the new atmosphere. But what is your hometown in India? I'm from Jaipur, Rajasthan. How is the speed of government services delivery for immigrants in Italy? To be honest, I'm not very well aware about it, but I would say like there is a lot of bureaucracy, there's a lot of documentation. So I would say like in that case, Italy is similar to India, but yes, there's no culture of bribe here. It's comparatively better. Is Indian food or the Indian food ingredients easily available there? Yes, there are few Indian grocery shops, and you can get everything from there. Like I'm from Rajasthan, and I really love eating namkeen bhujia. So in the very beginning, I missed it so much. So at that time, I started finding Indian grocery shops, and fortunately, I found many shops in Padua. So you will get everything there. You can get the gulab jamun, all the sweets and everything. So you don't have to worry about the food, Indian food, or the Indian spices or anything, because there are also few Indian restaurants and they are pretty good. So you will not miss any of the Indian food. Next question, guys.
I think we are done with the questions. So one more question is there. How did you
Did
find
you
the
find the
apartment?
apartment? Okay, so initially when I landed in Padua, I stayed in Airbnb for 1 month, and then I started looking for accommodation. And there are few groups on Facebook and Telegram where people post ads, like they have the accommodation, and who can stay there, what will be the rent, what includes what facilities. For example, like there are few accommodations who prefer only boys or only girls, and they mention everything, like how much you have to pay and what it will include, what it will not, how far it is from this particular landmark and everything. So you can, if it's like a first come first serve, so you just have to approach them as soon as possible, and you just go there, visit the place, and if you like it, you just pay them, and the apartment is all yours. So that is the case. So I did the same thing, and after a while I was lucky enough, like my application for the university hostel got accepted, and right now I'm living in ESU is similar to the university hostel. So it's finding apartment is sometimes tedious, but if you start early and if you are lucky enough and you approach people um, mm, as soon as possible, then in that case you can easily get the accommodation. Is Indian food or the Indian food, sorry, uh,
Gaurav
any
is
Indian.
asking for internet speed in Italy.
It's really good. Like in my university, there are many university routers. So all the time I'm just using public Wi-Fi, like the university Wi-Fi, and the university has also given me a dongle, which, which which is like a portable dongle, and it also has the adapter and the battery. So it has a battery backup of 7-8 hours. So whenever I'm going out, I can use it anywhere. And last year in December, I went to Germany and the SIM was still working, and I was absolutely surprised. Like I was out of Italy, but still the internet was working fine. So the speed was pretty good, and it's a 4G here. I'm not sure if they have implemented 5G because my phone is just compatible with 4G. So, but you will not face the problem related to internet speed. And the dongle that I got from the university is absolutely free, and I get 60 GB per month, and I think it's quite good. Apart from that, I also have a SIM in my phone. For that, I'm paying 10 euros per month, which is and the package is something like I get unlimited calling locally, unlimited messages, and 120 GB per month. Because Italy is also among the top 5 countries which provides the cheapest internet and telecom services. Like India is on the first, like on, and I think Italy is on the fifth position worldwide. Any Indian embassy procedure after landing in Italy? Yeah, you just have to go to the um, airport police agency, and they will put a stamp on your passport, like on which date and time you arrived in Italy. I think that is the only procedure that you have to follow. Apart from it, I don't remember anything. Yes. Do you prefer to cook your own food, or you dine outside? Like if you have to save money, you have to cook your own food. And fortunately, I consider myself a really good chef, and whatever I don't know, I prefer YouTube in that case. So I would say like out of 30 days, I cook food for almost 28 days, 27 or 28 days. And I also get the university coupon every day. Like I can go to mess and have either my lunch or dinner, and there's a very good variety that they offer. For example, if you are vegetarian, then you will get vegetarian pasta, or you will get vegetarian rice. There are two plates, and there's one coupon for the sweets. So I will tell you in brief about the food that I get every day. So in one plate, you have the option to choose between vegetarian pasta, vegetarian rice, or something like couscous. What they say, it's similar to I don't know any Indian dish, but it's really delicious, and soup. So in one plate, you have these four options. In the second plate, you have the option of taking um, pizza slice, omelette, French fries, beans, like they change the menu every day. So this is something that I eat almost every day. And for non-veg, there are plenty of options. You will be surprised to see, I mean, very amazing dishes. Like one day I saw a dish of octopus. It seems weird, like but yeah, they really eat. I don't have any words to explain. Like they eat anything. So for non-vegetarian options, there are many non-vegetarian options, and apart from it, also have to take. You also have the chance to take any of the pizzas. Like in my mm, mess, they offer around 7 or 8 vegetarian pizzas, and more than 10 non-vegetarian pizzas. So if you think like the food is not good, like what I told you, like pasta and the other plate, so in that case you can take pizza, and pizza is of this size, and it's the regular pizza like we ate in Domino's. So it's more than enough to fill your belly. And apart from that, there's also a counter where I can take unlimited juices. Like I can take orange juice, or pomegranate juice, soft drinks like Pepsi, Diet Coke, or anything, or lemonade, or just simple water, or the soda water. And there is also one mess which offers unlimited beer. So if you are a fan of drinking beer, then you should definitely go to that mensa only, because I have few friends who fill the whole bottle every day, and they party every night. So it's really good. Like the mess in Italy, they call it mensa, and mensa can be public or the private. So in private mensa, they offer more. Um, uh, they offer more as compared to the public mensa. So you will never be run out of the food, and it's really good. It's delicious. Please share link of what? Fruits and vegetable quality in Italy compared to India. I would say it's very good as compared to India. Um, it's way better than India. Like mm, I don't have anything to explain. Like the quality of food and the vegetable is very good. Like the fruits are very juicy. Like in India, if you buy apples of just 60 rupees, then you get really the taste is not so good. It's not juicy. But here the apples are absolutely juicy, and it's way better than India. But definitely it's expensive also. So it's like value for money.
Okay, great answers, Pranav. And yeah, I think we don't have any further questions. So we would like to end this webinar. And I would like to thank Pranav for giving your precious time and answering every question, right? And I hope students, you have got your answers, satisfactory answers. And if you have any, you can contact us for your queries. We would like to serve you. So for now, we are done. And thank you very much, Pranav, and
Thank you so
the
much, sir.
entire team, plus the students, for attending the webinar and giving your precious time. So, yeah, thank you very much, and meet you in the next webinar. Until then, happy good day. Thank you.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye
Thank you, guys.
bye.
Bye.